Bum, bum. That could have been me.
Hello.
Jeez. Hello.
What?
Birzes bodied me. But that could have been me.
That could have been me. God, I wish that were me.
God, I wish that were me.
Birzes is good. He was doing some good stuff earlier.
He's super cool.
Yeah,
He's like my favorite.
He's super cool.
I think I like him more than I like you. Let's go.
Sorry, what was your name? Irrelevant?
Irrelevant? Yes, okay, thank you.
Charging
I like when
our psychic stuff. Yeah, magic.
I like when people use my proper name.
Irrelevant?
Yes.
It's...
Ooh. What's
Shoutouts to Pachyderm.
what's the opposite of an elephant? Let's go taxes. 'Tis the season, my guy.
Why is
depends
a
on who you ask.
raven like a writing desk?
I don't know.
No one does. Platforms.
Anywho's it's.
Any who's-its?
Yep.
There's magic happening. We got an even game 1 right now. Lots of firefighting.
Did these guys play in winners? No? Okay.
Birzes played Shinjobi.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Close enough.
And Robert played
Ooh, I like the confusion
Semi.
there. Birzes has done a really good job of keeping center stage and keeping...
Oh! That was a great bait with the Shadow Ball. Conditioning that air dodge.
I don't know
Almost
if I
got the
like
kill.
going after him.
I don't like this. Oh, shoutouts to Frame 2 air dodges. Let's go. Mewtwo is so fun.
I mean, I think he's pretty fun. But one thing about Birzes too is he's so good, you know, when he doesn't have center stage.
Great power shield,
I'd argue
though.
he's good at dealing with disadvantage.
And
Done.
be gone, thought. I love the way Mewtwo does not look at you when he back throws. He's
Like you're not good. You're not good enough for him.
yeah, nope.
Were you created to be powerful? No.
Heck.
You need books for that.
Hey.
Hey.
Again, Birzes making great use of the snare, finding the conversions, finding the spots where it's relatively safe to go for
I like
it.
that confusion there to stall his momentum.
Pow! Gosh, that does so much shield damage. I don't notice it as much when I play Birzes, but watching it, I'm like, wow, that does so much shield damage.
Birzes is in a really good spot here, actually.
Yeah, great spot. Don't know what checkmate. Okay, I was just don't know what percent.
Hey,
there it is.
There it is. See, Birzes can recover from this and get back that advantage that he had in the earlier part of this game.
He's still sitting pretty good.
Yeah. I'm surprised we didn't see any harder of a punish there.
Beautiful.
Okay.
That's a pretty big shadow ball. Clean 20-ish%. All right, great landing option by Skorpio, making great use of the jab and the arc fire.
Really putting on the
evening this
damage,
up
too.
right now. Oh, and he goes for the weight, but Robin is slow. Robin is the slow.
That was such a hard read as he did.
Yeah, it was a hard read,
That reminds me
and
of
he
something
paid for it. I like the idea, but that was definitely risky, and we saw why.
You know, it's like going for something that just has such a small chance of working.
The thing
dying
is,
for it.
too, I didn't see Skorpio roll that much that game either.
No.
So that was, but...
I mean, that was good on him.
Hey,
I
if
mean,
it paid
Birzes-
off, it would have been hype, so...
Birzes
I got
fiends on
Starburst.
rolls, too.
Would you like some Starburst?
Well, yes, certainly.
See, that's what would have happened.
But then Robin...
But Robin has a much higher IQ than Pikachu does, so we don't fall for it.
And you or me.
That too.
Battlefield stage, both of these characters are pretty fond of.
But what do the players think about this stage?
That was such a good confusion there. Looks so weird. Okay.
Okay. Great pressure on these platforms. And Mewtwo's down tilt is just such a good footsie school. So good at winning those like mid-range-ish exchanges.
Ooh.
Okay.
Gets the spike hit. See, what I like about Birzes is like
Jesus.
he just goes, he gets his damage in huge spurts. Ooh, I like that.
Good damage.
And he's okay playing footsies, and I'd argue he's one of the more comfortable footsies players.
Birzes has definitely spent a good amount of time in this match controlling the ground floor of the stage, and it's paying off. He's definitely keeping Skorpio on his toes.
Oh, no!
But as I say that, he gets Edwin.
It's good on Skorpio to read that air dodge there, because that's something he does when he recovers so low all the time, just to cover himself. Even if there's nothing there. Ooh.
That was a nice mix-up by Skorpio, opting for the aggressive down air upon landing.
I'm surprised Birzes couldn't get anything out of that.
I love that.
Nice.
Confusion to negate the effect of arc fire so he could run through.
No.
That was really cool, actually. Nice.
Oh, there it is, yep. The confusion into up smash.
As Jaaahsh foretold. Ooh. Confusion to up smash, which works with the platforms on this stage specifically, which I didn't know.
But now we do.
But now we do. Oh!
Okay.
Gosh, that's scary. I mean, I wasn't going to get hit by it, but every time Robin's charging a smash attack, I like clench a little bit.
Or just when Robin has the Levin sword, just in general. Just
Oh no, the drip back on Shadow Ball dragged him into that Arc Thunder. Very unfortunate. Yeah, and this is always the game when he's spamming the Arc Fire on the edge, like what choice do you make? Because it could end up really bad. It's also a timing situation too, understanding the cooldown of Robin's Arc
recover
Fire.
high. Ooh, misses the read there. Is he dead?
Nope, not quite the percentage. I think he was a little too low for that to be confirmed on Mewtwo.
It jumps out of the confusion, but still in disadvantage here. Needs to land. Doesn't have a jump. As I say, that is a jump.
Late hit a back air. Nice.
Oh, gets it again!
Oh,
that was so close.
That was very close.
Mewtwo does get a pretty intense slide when he does the running up smash.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Just that little bit. It was interesting, actually, seeing that, because earlier Ujibka and Birzes were talking about multi-hit up smashes in this game and how, like, for all of them, the very first hit has a spike effect, and Mark was like, but not for Mewtwo's. And Ujibka was like, I'm pretty sure. And now I see.
Yeah.
Birzes was right. Imagine that.
When isn't Birzes right?
Well, I mean, just him knowing his character. But
we see Beaks coming out.
This is borderline disrespectful.
Yeah, we'll see what Birzes has to say about that. I'm kind of hoping Beaks doesn't stick around.
Thanksgiving was 2 months ago. What's with the bird?
Where's the time gone, my guy?
Ha! Ha! Oh, that would have been so gross if he got the down air.
But just like Birzes on like just fast followers and spacies, like he just eats them for breakfast. Okay. Preemptive reflector there.
Great patience on that Shadow Ball. Totally baited out the reflector. Okay, good anti-air with the up tilt, leading into a nice little string for Skorpio.
I'm surprised that Nair from Birzes didn't actually hit him out of all that.
I gotta say, the way Skorpio controls airspace with this character is very intimidating. Ooh, that time he got it. Not gonna be the kill, but
it's like
really nice
healthy
conversion.
amount of damage too. So he was at 65 before that.
Ooh, that time tried to win for the similar thing earlier, but Skorpio adapted, going for a different option.
He gets the hard hit of down air, not what he's looking for, but we'll see if he can get the conversion here.
Good F tilt, escaping that pressure.
Looks like he got hit out of Shadow Ball too.
Interesting.
Have it fully loaded.
That should do it. Good stuff by Birzes. That was a really nice recovery option. Yeah. A very like non-committal type of recovery.
I'd say Mewtwo's pretty good at having those.
Yeah, he is. He's kind of like floaty, and his jump is wonky enough. He can do some weird things with landing.
And he's so evasive too.
Yeah, it's hard to like. He doesn't have a very clear trajectory a lot of the time with his movement. Nice. Waiting for the exact moment Skorpio wanted to react with the knowing he had to with a twiggling shield.
Yeah, and that's one of his strengths as a player too. Is just playing that waiting game,
Yep.
and getting his opponent to do something before he does, so he can react to it.
Very powerful in many fighting games, but especially in Smash 4, where it's so much more about the mentality.
I'm surprised he didn't try to back air on that last interaction because it seemed like he had the time to do it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Trying to pressure with these nairs. Skorpio finding a way around it.
Let's
but
stop this jab from
what frame?
Yeah, is it 2?
Oh, I want to say 3 or 4. I'm not sure though.
Oh no!
Boom!
I don't know what the
Point
F smash was
blank Shadow Ball. I love it. It's amazing.
there. Getting the increased knockback from the F smash there, like I don't know what the reward is there. Like maybe as an anti-air, but I mean he's there and I'm here, so what
the
do I know?
reward is saying that you did it. Bragging rights. Do you want the Starburst? They're unbelievably juicy. Unless that's not their slogan anymore.
I think
In which case, they're an average amount of juicy.
They're just juicy.
Just juicy.
Are they couture levels of juicy or what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what's juicy? Birzes' Mewtwo gameplay.
But even from far away, that Shadow Ball does so much damage.
I know. It's because it's like with Shadow Ball, the weird. With Shadow Ball, it's got that weird property of it's kind of waving in and out of place. So it's like the exact speed that it's moving at you is kind of deceptive.
Fortunate for Birzes, he can watch off of that down tilt. Skorpio's been doing a really good job of keeping him in the air, but now Birzes is doing the same. Little preemptive on the edge guard, though. It's fun to watch these guys weave between each other. Is that it?
Fire Jab, not going to quite do it. That was dangerously close, though.
Like these confusions, too, because it catches a lot of opponents off guard and you can't shield through it.
Ooh, wow.
Dash attack.
That was a mind game and a half. Jesus, there were like 3 different things I thought Skorpio was actually going to do. And
none of them were dash
yep. None of them were reading the rollback with a dash attack to kill.
Okay.
It's also just a really good move for Robin to just catch you off guard with. You don't think about Robin's dash attack all that often. But it can be pretty powerful.
Going for the hard read there. Ooh, and
gets the
top of the
conversion,
Thoron.
yeah. Gets that damage by skimming the top.
Ooh,
not the
attack,
spike, but great aggressive recovery there by Birzes once again. Sharking through the stage, and the confusion to help him back to center.
Yeah, Birzes trying to make something happen with that up smash.
These power shields.
Grab range, how dare you?
Yeah, he had a down tilt, but definitely not at a percent he could have really done anything with it, especially a far away down tilt.
Skorpio still got the book. Ooh, it needs that 18%. Ooh, he's dead.
Just collected
Dropped down
off
fair.
stage. Yeah. Well, good set nonetheless. Birzes showing off some good stuff and not succumbing to Skorpio's secondary, if you want to call it.
If you will.
His pocket Falco, his
Beaks.
Palco.
Yeah.